Hello there, guys and girls, and everything that's in between, and welcome to another episode of Mount&Blade Bannerlord News. I'm GD, and let's get this on the way. Hup! One thing I've always loved about the Mount&Blade series is the fantastic and immersive music that accompanies the main game and basically every other Tale Worlds game that has made it to us. That and the fact that, the original Mount&Blade soundtrack is literally etched into my being like carvings in stone. Like, you know the one. Yeah, that one. So this time, we're going to be covering the music for Mount&Blade Bannerlord. The blog this time around was written by Finn Seliger, I think that's how you pronounce his name. You got his fine image, he's a handsome man. And he is leading a team from the good people over at Periscope Studios, and these are again the guys that are going to be responsible for composing and recording the music for the new game. We're told that these musicians met with a band called Frolich Geschray, I hope I didn't butcher that, and this is actually a German band that specializes in the use of ethnic instruments to create a really warm and kind of authentic, vibrant sound of the Middle Ages, basically. You should totally check their website out. Again, I'll have links in the description for everything, so you can go down there and click stuff and whatever. So the two groups actually met with the aim that they wanted to create 6 different musical pieces for each of the factions of Mount&Blade Bannerlord. So one for Aserai, one for Britannia, one for the Empire, one for the Kazites, one for Sturgia, and one for Valandia. The idea is similar to the previous Mount&Blade games, where each faction will kind of have a certain feel in terms of the music. But if you remember in like Warband, for example, the main theme kind of sounded the same but changed a little bit for each faction. This time around, each one of the factions is going to have a completely distinct set of pieces just made for it. So not only are they going to look different from what we've seen in previous kind of blog updates, but they're actually going to sound different in terms of the music that you're listening to, which is adding to immersion, and it's great. So both groups have put lots of research into the way that each of these instruments were played, and they're using these pieces alongside, modern equipment to kind of create a melody that sits nicely between, what is modern and what may sound as authentic and old. And this is really going to make Calradic a much more immersive place, in my opinion. Music is a huge part of any game, so I'm really glad that they're taking such care of making it sound as authentic as possible. We are told that some of these instruments have some kind of tonal limitation, so like they might not be able to cover lots of musical ranges. So these artists really had to try hard, and they actually say here that they looked at concept art and at material created by Tale Worlds about the game to draw inspiration about each of the factions. So we're going to get certain cultural elements that they picked up, and we're gonna kind of hear that interpreted through their music, which is absolutely fantastic. If you haven't noticed, I have been playing each one of the samples. We have 6 samples in the blog post this time. I've been playing it in the background for you guys to hear. The end of the blog concludes with a picture of a tavern with a bard in it, and you can actually see in this image again that NPCs are going to be a more living element of the game now that they were before. So it's probably going to be, you walk into a tavern like this, and you hear a bard play a single solo instrument in the corner of the room, and I cannot wait for that warm and hearty feeling that I get when I walk in there after a big battle or something, and there's that bard singing his heart out, playing his lute. Anyway, this is a short video because the blog, again, is pretty straightforward. Go over there to the website, listen to the pieces for yourself again, share this video, like this video. Again, follow Tale Worlds on their Twitter handle and on their Facebook. All the links that you need are in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys, and look out for the next blog video, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.